Hello, welcome to Blue Tiger View, all the news from the Lincoln University campus in Jefferson City. I'm Bruce Jenkins.
And I'm Anya Mabry. Over 200 of Lincoln University and Jefferson City community members participated in a 3.3-mile walk for the hungry. The walk began at the Soldiers Memorial, located on the campus. Reporter for the Blue Tiger View, Keandra Ross, will give us the story.
Lincoln University students and Jefferson City residents participated in a 3.3-mile crop walk Sunday, October 9, 2011. Ruth Canada, the coordinator of the President's Interfaith and Community Service Campus Challenge, gives us the details.
The crop walk will raise funds as well as raise awareness around the issue of hunger. The monies will be raised. We have a goal of $50,000. 25% of that money will remain here in Jefferson City, and we've designated the Samaritan Center as the recipient of those funds.
The Crop Walk is one of the first events that the Interfaith and Community Service Campus Challenge has hosted. Ruth Canada explains how the alliance was formed.
The President's Interfaith and Community Campus Challenge was an invitation issued by President Obama in the early spring to colleges and universities throughout the United States. Over 350 colleges accepted. 38 of those colleges are historical black colleges, HBCUs, so Lincoln is one of 38 HBCUs in the country participating in this event.
Ruth Canada named several upcoming events that interested people could attend.
In addition to the crop walk, we will be holding a symposium in January talking about hunger and the things that impact hunger. November through December, we will be participating in the Salvation Army bell ringing campaign. And to end this project in the spring, we will be doing a gospel/spirit fest to bring our new partners that participated in the walk together to highlight music that bring us together.
Ruth Canada offers contact information for those interested in attending future events.
They should contact Ruth Canada at 681-5975, and I can help them to figure out a role for them. We would like to be as inclusive as possible, and everyone can be involved in this project.
JCTV will be hosting their annual Amateur Film Festival. The film contest is open to Missouri residents as well as students attending colleges in Missouri. Those interested in participating in the Amateur Film Festival should submit their work by mail or by dropping it off in the JCTV studio. All entries must be in DVD or mini-DV format. For an application and a complete list of rules, contact Gloria Enlow at 573-681-5443.
Missouri state lawmakers passed a new Facebook fix law. The law states the teachers in Missouri school districts are not to use any social networking site, including non-working related ones, and text messaging to communicate privately with current or former students. Facebook is the current phenomenon in today's social media world. The New York Times recently reported that Facebook has 750 million users worldwide. The Missouri State Teachers Association has challenged this law. The group is concerned about the law's wording, which appeared to prohibit private social network and text messages between teachers and all students, including their own children.
The man behind the name of the institution we attend has paved the way for us to grow as a country. With the election of Abraham Lincoln as the 16th president in 1860, America faced its greatest constitutional test. Anya Mabry has the story.
How are you doing today, Mark?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm great, thanks.
Okay.
So just tell us, what exactly is an archivist? Am I pronouncing that right?
Archivist or
Archivist?
archivist?
Archivist,
Either
okay.
one's fine. Well, what I do is the archivist of Lincoln University, and this is kind of the official description. I preserve, maintain, and make available the official records and the heritage of Lincoln University. I'm kind of in charge of all the artifacts and documents from Lincoln's past.
Oh, wonderful. So how long have you been working here?
Well, I've been with the library 4 years and worked as archivist for 2 years now.
Okay, that's wonderful. And this exhibit here, what do you feel is its significance to the university?
Well, obviously, since we are, Abraham Lincoln is our namesake, and we have a heritage tied to Abraham Lincoln. It's important for us to see what he was all about, the things he had to go through. And this particular exhibit deals with Lincoln and the Constitution and what he had to go through to help the Union win the war. There were some things he did that were controversial, but in the end, the nation was preserved and African Americans gained their freedom.
Wow, that's wonderful. So what is most captivating to you about this exhibit?
Well, there is a small portion of the exhibit that we had students from the Lincoln campus put together. There was a class called Civil War Exhibit, which Dr. Deborah Green, head of the history department, and I co-taught. And we taught students about the Civil War. And then, excuse me, and then we had them put together an exhibit of Lincoln University's role and how it sprang out from the Civil War. And there's a history of our founders and the early Lincoln Institute, which Lincoln University was until 1921. My goal is to ensure that students of Lincoln University are aware of the heritage of their school and the history, because it is interesting. We came from a struggle to get to where we are today. We went through a lot of turmoil and trouble, but we've also had a lot of successes, and we are thriving today because of that.
Abe Lincoln went through a number of hardships to keep this country together. He took an oath to protect, preserve, and defend the Constitution and the Union that it served. I am proud to be a student at Lincoln University, where his attributions are forever embraced. This is Anya Mabry with the Blue Tiger View, and we are here for you. There has been a new and interesting way of dining at LU. The Midnight Cav's name is misleading, as it opens from 7 to 10 p.m. However, they offer great meal deals that are different from the regular dinner hours of 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Featured is the Tiger Mex. You have a choice of nachos, tacos, and other Mexican entrees you can enjoy. For a limited time, you can even get a burger, fries, and a drink for only $4. Since the Midnight Cav is sponsored by Tiger Mex and not Sodexo, you cannot use your meal plan, but there is something special for everyone at a very special price.
Lincoln University always has a very special formal event during homecoming week. The LU Coronation is one of the most memorable and beautiful events. Brian Atlas shows us.
He has aspirations of becoming an actor. Mr. Robinson served on the Raw Court as Mr. Freshman 2009-2010.
University had their coronation tonight. Sasha Elaine Perry and Matthew Abraham Moore are your new Mr. and Mrs. Lincoln 2011-2012. Stay tuned for the up-and-coming events from the new Royal Connection. I am Brian Atlas, reporting for Blue Tiger View.
Lincoln University changes to a new printing policy that was approved earlier this year. It's a policy that requires students to pay for printing in the library and other computer labs. It provides students with $10 for a 6-month period of printing. This policy was begun to help cut down on off-campus visitors who came to use the printing services when it was unlimited.
Several campus organizations collaborated to give back to Lincoln's campus. I went out to report on their generous activities. Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated and Leap Studies came together to have an outreach program for students at Lincoln University to help out with their academics.
We felt that we needed this to help students around midterms and also pays to our principal scholarship. We always want to, encourage students to do well, so we did study habits to teach all the students how to, the proper ways of studying and retaining information and some of the bad methods that you shouldn't do.
Heather Macon, a LEAP leader, tells the significant role for LEAP here on LU's campus.
LEAP is important for students to have someone older as well as with experience in classes as well as campus life to give them a helping hand with their studies or anything that they may need help with. Besides having sessions as far as SI and SSS, it's a nightly tutoring service, and you're getting help from students that could be the same age as you or 2 older than you that have taken classes that you're previously in. We have an accountant tutor, a business major. We have a young lady that does foreign languages such as Chinese and Spanish.
Sharina Hansen, a student here at LU, shares a few studying tips.
Nowadays, with midterms and so many things going on, we never know the best time to study, when to study, what to study, how to study. So a lot of problems that I have is I have so many things going on through the day, I never specifically find time for studying other than at night. And at night is not always the best time to study because you're tired. So basically, Terrence Nelson gave us a few tips. If you're going to study the best time that you have downtime. Try not to study when you're tired or when you're not focused. When you study, try to have soft music playing. Also in the background, he said it tends to, when you have like rap music playing or something hardcore, that you tend to lose focus. He said sometimes you can even cut the TV down very low if you're going to study. Around midterms, it is very stressful among students. So if you are going to study for long blocks of time, make sure you take a break, eat a snack, take a walk or something like that. And I think this program was very beneficial to me. It helps me now to schedule in time for studying. Sometimes I just kind of go with it and go with the flow versus just putting in time, like at 3 o'clock today, I'm going to study versus, oh, I'll study when I have time. So I think this program was very beneficial, and as we see, a lot of students are out here studying, so thank you.
And that's the news. It's been our pleasure.
Coming to you with Blue Tiger View.